Well, hello there, and good evening, YouTube. I'm William Brantley, reporting from South Jackson, Tennessee, ready to share with you today's climate summary and give you a weather forecast for the next few days momentarily. Well, it turned out to be a cloudy, rainy day today. Most of the rain really didn't get started until almost noon today, and we've had no thunderstorms, or haven't heard no thunder yet. I'll put it that way, here in the Bemis area just yet. I think most of the thunderstorms stayed down in Mississippi and moved on northeast down toward Savannah Way and on into southwestern Middle Tennessee. So it looks like we kind of just had the rain, light to steady rain most of the day, but it should be ending before midnight tonight, possibly as early as 10 p.m. or even an hour or two sooner than that, depending upon how quick this system moves on. And the sun should finally pop out again tomorrow. Shortly after lunch, if not near lunch, or almost sure bet between 2 and 3 p.m. It should clear out by tomorrow afternoon and warm up. It was actually kind of a cool day today since we've been cloudy and rainy, but well, that's all right too. We'll be back into the mid 70s to lower 80s starting early next week. So I guess get ready for it, is all I can say. Alright, on to the climate summary. Now that I gave you a forecast right up front almost. I'm sure some of you like to know that a little early. I'll try to go into a few more details on that right after I show you the forecast maps, after I do the summary, which is normal procedure for the way I do the videos. Most of you know that by now, though. And I just got a text on my phone. Let me see what that is. Then I'll proceed. Oh, okay. Okay, there was a little thing, texting some messages with me and my niece that's going to come over and visit me tonight here in a little bit, so I guess I better proceed with the weather video. Alright. I wish I can get over this sinuses real soon. I got some medicine I gotta get and take fairly soon. I'm about to come. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I better get busy. She's about 20 minutes away, so I better hurry up with the video. Hey, I can laugh without choking up. That's what I've been waiting on. Alright, I'm just teasing a little bit about that. As of 5 p.m., let me get on to the summary. The skies were cloudy here in Bemis, and we had some rain falling at 5 o'clock. And the temperature was cool 65 degrees at that time. As of 6:37 p.m., it's down to 64 degrees, which I believe it's back down to the low for the day. Today's low was 64 degrees so far since midnight. Today's high did get up to 73 degrees here in the Bemis area. And as of 5 p.m., I've had 44 hundredths of an inch of rainfall here in the Bemis area. A little bit, but still not a whole lot. Nearly a half an inch of rain. And most of that didn't start till around 12 o'clock. But it's still continuing. But again, it'll probably be over within the next 3 hours, roughly. And I'll show you the radar that might be supporting that shortly. Alright, again, 44 hundredths of an inch since midnight. Lowest humidity today was 76% at 12 noon. while the highest was 100% at 1, 3, and 4 a.m. The highest wind gust today was 15 miles per hour out of the northwest at 2:28 p.m. at the Jackson, Tennessee airport. Records for today, May 4th, hottest high would be 91 degrees in 1952 and 2014. The coolest high would be 56 degrees in 2013. The warmest low would be 69 degrees in 1959 and 2012, while the coldest low will be 35 degrees in 2013. Rainfall record for today, we're a little ways from that, 2.11 inches back in 1953. I doubt we'll break that one. The rain's going to quit this little too soon. It's not heavy enough to accumulate up to that amount by midnight, being only 44 hundredths of an inch so far as of 5 p.m. Alrighty, that takes care of the climate summary for today. Is anything else I wanted to share? I think that covers it pretty good. Let me move on to the other the radar and forecast maps before my niece gets here, and I really have to speed it up. Alright. Katie Tice, by the way, is my niece's name, in case you might be wondering. But anyways, hi to her, by the way. Here's the radar. And you see it's pretty much over Jackson. Light to steady rain over Jackson. But the boundaries right along the Mississippi River is breaking up pretty good down near Memphis, and especially north of Memphis. It's almost quit raining in Dyersburg, for example. At least light rain up there, but it's going to be ending there sooner than here in Jackson. The heavier rain is in southwest middle Tennessee, as you can see, down around Collinwood, Ranger Bowl, Lawrenceburg, and moving up toward Hohenwald and those areas. And Centerville, and eventually toward Nashville. And that's where the heaviest rain is this evening. Let me see if I can branch it out one more scan to get a slightly better look at that. Yeah, Lawrenceburg and down in northeast Mississippi, just north of Tupelo, is pretty heavy, but that's moving eastward, while the rain down here in Alabama is moving northeast toward middle Tennessee and up toward Nashville, and points northeast from there. But mainly light over here in western Tennessee, has just about ended in most of Arkansas, and will be doing the same thing here in West Tennessee before too long. Just mainly steady rain here in West Tennessee and the Jackson area and all until it ends, like I said, in the next 3 hours roughly, around 10 p.m. or before midnight anyways. As you can see, the heaviest is in southwest middle Tennessee, moving northeast toward Nashville, and be ending. It probably after midnight before it ends down there altogether, or possibly toward 3 a.m. before it ends down in that part of West Tennessee. All right, let's look on to the satellite picture for the U.S. over the past 12 hours. As you see, the clouds, the cloud line is approaching the Mississippi River, not too far away from there, and is moving on. Some more clouds are developing in the Plain States due to thunderstorm activity over there. And let's look at the Western Nation real quick. All right. Let me go back to the radar and get a wider view real quick and see what the whole nation looks like. All right. Let me click it one more time and get the better picture of those storms out west. That's the main reason why I wanted to do that. Let me see. I don't know why I'm concentrating on so heavy for. Let me see. There's a few of them way out there in Colorado, moving into Kansas and up there in Nebraska. That's good enough for our purpose. It's not going to affect us here in West Tennessee any, of course, or at least not for a few days. Some in the Panhandle of Texas, it looks like. All right, let me move it back to the satellite picture and show you that. That almost looks better on that than it does on the radar. A little joke there on the side, sort of. All right, let's move on to the current surface map. The Weather Channel's current surface map, which that also shows the national radar and where those scattered showers are out west and that area of rain. There's a focus here on West Tennessee for right now, though. Low pressure over Mississippi, not far from Jackson, Mississippi. Another low north of Nashville, Tennessee, with a trough down through Middle Tennessee. There you see the heavier rain there, a little yellow spot there in the southwest corner of Middle Tennessee. A lot of rain here in West Tennessee, of course. And there you see the other areas where it's raining to our east and northeast and so forth. A little bit of rain down in parts of Florida. Don't look like it's too bad down there. And, okay. That's the rest of the nation. That's the current surface map, by the way. I tell you what, I got some friends. I should have already looked at it. Let me go back to this real quick and pull it over. That, whoa, almost went too far there. And some friends is down in Mississippi along the coast. And earlier they had some rain earlier today, but it looks like it's cleared out pretty good down around Biloxi, Mississippi area. All right, so they're in pretty good shape at the moment. All right, let me move on back to the current surface map. I tell you what, let me pull up the next one, which is tomorrow, Sunday's forecast maps. And Sunday morning, the rain's out of here, going from West Tennessee, maybe a little bit over in East Tennessee, and mainly the eastern coast of the Carolinas, Virginia, on up to New York and Massachusetts and on up in that area. And a little bit down in Florida, but it's light rain down there. Heaviest is going to be in central North Carolina, it looks like. And that's again for tomorrow morning. A little scattered showers there, the northern plain states and the Midwest area. Might even have a little snow up there in northern Montana. My goodness. This late in the season. And there you see where the highs and lows are for Sunday morning, nationally speaking. All right, let's move on to tomorrow afternoon's forecast map. Minor changes, but not no big ones. High pressure right over Arkansas, taking care of most of West Tennessee. Maybe a little rain in the Appalachians of East Tennessee. Now you see the rain still along the east coast there. Mainly light, except a little heavy up there in the North Carolina area. And other than that, light stuff for the most part around the rest of the country. Still a little snow and mixed precipitation in Montana by midday tomorrow. And that's the map for tomorrow midday. Let's look at tomorrow evening's forecast map. Real right quick like. High pressure right over Paducah, Kentucky, taking care of our weather. The sky should be clearing by early tomorrow afternoon. Low pressure still over the Carolinas, a little bit of light rain over there, as you can see. And maybe a little bit along the eastern coastline of Florida there. A little bit of rain developing out in Texas and Oklahoma. And then a little bit more up there in the Iowa and Wisconsin area. And the snow, a little bit of still a touch of snow, maybe or rain probably there in Idaho and Montana. Maybe the snow's about over up there. Might be a small little tiny spot there in western Montana of snow. And maybe a little touch of rain in California there, but nothing big or major. And that's again for Sunday evening's forecast map. Alright, now let me move on to the Pacific forecast, a more detailed forecast for here in Jackson, West Tennessee. And I better rush it up because my niece is liable to be here at just any moment. Let me get this organized real quick and fix it so I can read it pretty quick like. Oops, I hit the wrong button. I bring that back up. Now I can read it. Of course, it's mostly cloudy rest of tonight. The chances for rain decreases to about 40% by sunset, which is about an hour away from now, roughly. It sets at 7:44 p.m., so that's less than an hour away. So the rain should be ending by around 10 p.m., if not sooner, but definitely by midnight. And the sun sets at 7:44, like I mentioned. Moon's already set at 7:35 p.m. The new moon phase is complete tonight, but it's already set for, or going to be setting at 7:35 p.m. this evening. Of course, we can't see it due to the rain and clouds. Of course, we'll get to see it tomorrow evening, though. A little slimmer of the moon is usually what like a nail clipping of the moon is what I like calling it. It's a very little bit of the moon, but still a pretty sight if you can catch it. Alright, the cloudy skies is going to hang on to about noon tomorrow, between noon and 2 p.m. roughly, and then it's going to become fair tomorrow. Sun's going to come back out by then. Low to temperature near 55 degrees tomorrow morning, high about 74 degrees. That's a little bit warmer than today, with north winds at 5 to 15 miles per hour. The sun will be rising tomorrow morning at 5:59 a.m. and be setting at 7:44 p.m. tomorrow afternoon or evening. Moon will be rising back up again tomorrow morning at 6:42 a.m. and set at 8:38 p.m. tomorrow night. Fair skies will continue into Monday and at least half of Tuesday. Then it's going to become mostly cloudy by Tuesday afternoon. And then by Wednesday, it's going to be very cloudy with a 50% chance of more showers and thunderstorms. About the same thing on Thursday, very cloudy with a 60% chance of a few showers and thunderstorms. By Friday, mostly cloudy with a 50% chance of a few scattered showers. By next Saturday, mostly cloudy with a 60% chance of showers till Saturday night, then just mostly cloudy. And then by next Sunday, fair skies till Sunday night, then mostly cloudy. And Monday week, May 13th, very cloudy with a 50% chance of a few scattered showers and thunderstorms. Now, that's a general forecast for you. Now, Monday's low, Monday, May the 6th, low near 51, high near 82 with south winds of 5 to 15. Tuesday's low near 59, high of 84 with south winds of 10 to 20. Wednesday, May the 8th, the low near 65, high of 80 with south winds of 10 to 20. And Thursday's low near 68 and high near 79 with south winds of 10 to 20 during the day, west at 5 to 10 miles per hour by Thursday night. By Friday, a low of 60, high of 70 with north winds of 10 to 20. Saturday's low, next Saturday, near 55 for a low, high of 70 with north winds of 10 to 20. Next Sunday, May 12th, low near 55, high of 74 with west winds at 10 to 20. And by Monday, May 13th, low near 58, high of 73 with south winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. That's a quick summary of the next 9 days forecast. And if you can call it quick, I just went through kind of quick. Goodness. All right, hope you enjoy your Saturday night, and Sunday coming up again tomorrow. Again, mostly cloudy until about noon tomorrow, then becoming fair. Again, low 55, high of 74 tomorrow. Well, alrighty, I guess I'll conclude it at that, and thank you for watching and viewing, as always. I appreciate everybody who subscribes to my weather channel, and appreciate some of the nice comments that some of you leave on occasions. And I hope to talk to you again tomorrow night. And until then, good night, and may God bless you.